What's good, y'all? It's Taz speaking. Welcome back to the MTE podcast. Hope y'all have another good day, another good morning. Hope you guys are taking care of yourself. Hopefully, it's beautiful where you are. Hopefully, you're at a good place in your life, and if you're not, that's okay. Today, we're going to talk about something very important, and I want you guys to listen, take in this information, and if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, you can let it go. Be yourself. That's the most important thing. Be yourself. Today, on MTE episode 4, we're going to talk about the fact that you're not stuck. You're just carrying too much. So sit back, relax, get you some food, get you a little bev, and listen to what I'm about to say. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? You're working hard, you're trying, you're staying disciplined, but somehow it still feels like you're standing still. We've all been there. We've all felt like we've been putting in all the work, showing up, being consistent, disciplined, making all the right moves, but still somehow, some way, we're still in the same spot. It's like we're recycling every single time. We're in a trap. We're in a phase that we can't get out of. We're in the fog where we can't see the sunlight. But maybe you're not stuck. Maybe you're just carrying too much. Today, I'm going to talk about the invisible weight that we all carry and how we can let it go moving forward. If you must, if you feel like it, right? If it's necessary, of course. When we think about moving forward, we usually think about adding more money, more motivation, more opportunities. But sometimes the greatest progress comes from moving what's weighing us down. Growth isn't always about gaining. Sometimes it's about releasing. Now, maybe some of you have been in a situation where if you don't get something, you work harder, you get more accolades, you get to a certain spot, you have a certain goal in mind, and you need these type of credentials, these type of stats, these type of requirements, and you do all of them, and you still feel empty. Maybe adding more is not the solution. Letting go of less may be the common denominator. I got a few things that we can think about. And like I said, if this resonates, great. If it doesn't, let it go. Wait, one, the past. We are all victims of this. Trust me. Trust you. We have all had moments we wish we had done differently, or the situation had gone differently. Conversations we replay, mistakes we wish we could erase. But the past isn't meant to imprison you. And I said this numerous times in previous episodes. It's meant to prepare you. the lessons you learn. Then gives yourself permission to keep moving. The past doesn't define you. It's just a chapter in your story. You have a you have a big book. A lot of different stories, a lot of different chapters. In the past, situation, circumstance, moment that wasn't your best self, that doesn't define you. That's not a definition of who you are. Now, in that moment, yes, that was you. But the whole totality of you is not that person. It's not that experience. Now, unfortunately, not everyone's going to let go of grudges, especially if you do something to someone. And you have to come to a place where you can come to peace with that and honor that and understand where they're coming from. But that does not mean you have to do the same thing. Understand what you did, learn the lesson, and move forward. And it's going to be difficult. This is not a walk in the park, but it's possible. You are more than capable if you trust the process. Way two, other people's expectations. One of the quickest ways to lose yourself is trying to become someone or everyone else. Let me repeat that. One of the quickest ways to lose yourself is trying to become who everyone else wants you to be. Be yourself, like I said at the beginning of the episode. Be yourself. What we doing? You're you, and that's enough. That's beautiful. You're not Superman. You're not Batman. You're not Messi. You're not Michael Jordan. You're not LeBron. You're not Tom Brady. You're not all these great people. All your role models, all your idols. You're yourself. And that's power. That holds weight. That holds strength. You're beautiful for you. You're strong. You're worthy. You're enough for you. You will never satisfy every opinion. And honestly, you were never supposed to. Your purpose doesn't need everyone's approval. You don't need to be the best version of yourself for someone else. That's great and all. And that could lead you to fulfillment. It's not impossible. But at the end of the day, the last conversation before you lay in bed at night and the first conversation when you wake up is with yourself. Whether it's verbally, subconsciously, or emotionally. That conversation needs to be positive. That conversation needs to have expectation for itself, for whom the reflection is having a conversation with. That's important. The other person's perspective, the other person's perception, the other person's expectation, that can add motivation to you. But what happens when that all goes? Then what? Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, trust in the divine timing for yourself, trust in the path, and just find out what happens. But you got to give it trust. Way three, fear of failure. Failure can mean many different things, right? It can either mean failure to succeed, or the fear of success or the fear of failure is pretty much, it goes hand in hand, right? But the fear of failure is what the majority is going to struggle with. Sometimes we don't fail because we aren't capable. We fail because we're too afraid to begin. Fear convinces you that staying comfortable is safer than taking a chance. But realize this: comfort rarely changes in your life. Fear of failure. We've all failed in our lives. We've all failed once, twice, three times, unlimited times, and we're going to do it again. Let me ask you this: would you rather fail while taking a chance or fail and staying complacent? It's an interesting question, and there's a lot to think about. But just know failure is inevitable, but we get to choose as humans, as electromagnetic beings. We get to choose on how we want to fail. What does failure look like to us? Is failure an opportunity for us to be better, or opportunity for us to fall back in line? You want to be different, right? Failure comes with it. You want to be successful, right? Failure comes with it. You want to be successful? You want to be a winner? You want to grow an empire, be a successful business owner, CEO, a fitness coach? You want to be motivational, inspirational? You're going to fail. It's cliche, but it's not about what happens to you or how far you get knocked down. It's how you get back up. What does that comeback story look like? Failure doesn't define you. It just gives you an opportunity to seek your next destiny in this chapter. Who are you trying to become after you fall on your feet, falling off your feet? Wait for. This is a funny one because I'm a victim to this too. Perfection. Perfection is one of the most convincing forms of procrastination. I need to figure out when this is the right time to do this. I'm going to wait till next summer because next summer is going to be 2027 and that's my lucky year. Oh, I want to wait till I'm 30 because I'm going to be mature by then and I have things figured out. I want to buy this car, but I'm going to wait because, I want to be financially wealthy. And so when I get this car, it's going to be, I'll be good. I want this girl. I want this girl so bad. But I got to wait. I got to wait because for one, I'm not, I don't know what to expect. So I'll just wait till the perfect time. There's no such thing as a perfect time. There's no such thing. We tell ourselves we'll start when we're ready. We'll go after when we're ready, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But pinpointing a particular day, pinpointing a particular time on a schedule, on a calendar, is more than likely not going to be the case. Perfection is not something we should be going after. Actually, let me repeat that because let me repeat that. Perfection is something that you can go after, but just know growth doesn't happen before you begin. It happens when you begin. Try to be the best version of yourself. That's where the most perfect version of you will be. Don't give yourself a start date. Don't give yourself a start time. Don't give yourself a day where you're going to begin the journey. Just do it, like Nike. What are you waiting on? You've already been doubted. You got nothing else going on. At the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? Or what's the best that can happen? Put your head down, just work, and enjoy your life. Enjoy what you're going after. That's not perfection. That's striving. That's thriving. Imagine hiking with a backpack full of rocks. Every mile feels harder, not because you're weak, but because you're carrying things that don't belong to you anymore. Life works the same way. Sometimes the next chapter doesn't require more strength, it requires a lighter load. Thank you guys for listening today, man. I know this is my fourth episode, so y'all just bear with me. But this was a good episode, and I'm starting to get a hang of it a little bit. But I like to give y'all raw footage because I want you to know that this is me as human as possible. This is me being authentic. This is me being raw. Before we go, before I do my closing, sit back, close your eyes, meditate, and hear these words. Once again, I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you all for listening. It means a lot to me, but I hope it means something to you as well. Before you end your day, ask yourself this one question: what am I still carrying that no longer serves me? Maybe it's regret. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's someone's expectation. Whatever it is, don't you don't have to carry it anymore. You don't have to carry it forever. This is Tab speaking. Thank you for spending your time with me. Master the energy.